Right. Very good morning. In today's video, I am explaining the another 10 important SQL and DAX questions because these are very important who are learning SQL and DAX newly. So this helps to you very more. The first question is find employees who joined in the same year. So this is our first question. So the question is we want to know we must write the SQL query and dash for employees who joined in the same year. So we want to know about the employees who are joining the same year. So we must group the data in year wise and we count the how many number of employees joined in the same year. For this, we selected the hire date from AMP table and we extract the year of hire date as hire year, comma, we count the number of employees in EMP table. For this, we use count function. Count of star as employee count. The alias name for count of star is employee count from EMP table. We put the we grouped the data by year wise for this group by year of hire date. If we want to filter the data after group by operation, so we use having. So we filter the people who are having more than one in the same year. So for this we used having count of star greater than one. So by executing this SQL query, we got the employees details who joined in the same year and we get the details of employees more than one employee in the same year. The DAX for the same is the DAX name is employees hired same year equal to filter of we used group we use summarize in DAX if we use group by in the SQL and we use filter if we use having in the SQL. So the DAX function starts with filter, filter function, filter of summarize of EMP. Here we are summarizing the data in EMP table and we summarize the data on hire date column. So we extract the we want to know the data year wise. So we summarize the data on year of the hire date in EMP table. So we want to know how many number of employees in the same year. For this, we use count rows function. Count rows of EMP calculate the number of employees joined in the same year. So till here, the summarization function is closed. After we want to know filter the data. So employee count greater than one is filter the data more than one employee in the joined in the same year. So by executing this SQL and dash, we got the employees detail who uh, who hired in the same year. The next question is retrieve employees with duplicate names. Here we want to know the employees with the duplicate numbers with duplicate names. If there is a chance to if one employee comes to two times in the employee table. So for this we want to know who are the employees existing in the table with the duplicate name. So for this we must select the name from employee table and we use aggregated function for calculate them. So select name comma count of star as duplicate count. We write alias name for count of star as duplicate count from EMP table. We grouped the data by name column because we want to know duplicate names on name wise. So we put the group by operation on ename, and we want to know how many employees. For this, we used having to filter the data. Having count of star greater than 1 is the filter used to know the employees with the more than one name. Greater than 1 means it calculates the number of employees with same name more than one. The DAX for the same is duplicate names is the DAX table name. Filter, we use filter and summarize in this DAX because we use group by and having in the DAX. If we use group by only in the SQL, we use summarize in the DAX. If we use where or having in the SQL, we use filter. So our DAX function starts with filter condition. Filter function, filter of summarize of EMP. Here we are summarizing the data in EMP name, EMP table. We summarize the ename column. So EMP of ename indicates the summarize the data in EMP table on ename column. So we want to know how many number of employees with the same name. For this, we count rows of EMP. Here we are counting the number of employees in the table. The column name for the counting of the employees is duplicate count. After we want to filter the data with more than one name. So for this we use filter duplicate count of greater than one. It filters the data with more than one employee. Filters the data if we have one employee has more repeated more than one time. So this is for the SQL and DAX for finding the duplicate names in EMP table. The next question is find employees with no commission and salary greater than 1000. So we want to know employees with no commission and their salary is greater than 10,000. 1000. For this, we must select the e-name and salary and commission from EMP table. The filter conditions are with no commission and salary greater than 10,000. For this, we write SQL here. So first we select e name comma salary comma commission from EMP table where commission is null and where commission is null or commission equal to 0. Here commission is null or commission equal to 0 is used to know the employees with no commission. And for knowing the salary greater than 10,000 we use sal greater than 1000. So this is the filtering condition to filter the data in EMP table with no commission and their salary greater than 1000. So by running this SQL, we got the employees details with no commission and their salary greater than 1000. If we use end condition in our SQL or DAX, both conditions are true, it returns only output. If we use R condition is R is used to return if one condition is true, the outcome is possible. The DAX for this employees with no commission and high salary is the DAX name is no commission high salary equal to filter of EMP. Here we are filtering the EMP table for knowing with no commission and salary greater than 1000 employees. We write is filtering condition here is blank of EMP of commission or EMP of commission equal to 0. It indicates the in employee table commission is blank or in employee table the commission equal to 0. And it is used to know the employee details with no commission and their salary. The second condition is their salary must be greater than 10,000. For this, we write EMP of sal greater than 1000. This indicates the in an employee table, the salary must be greater than 1000. So this is the SQL and DAX for knowing the employees with no commission and their salary greater than 1000. The next question is retrieve employees with the longest tenure. So we want to know the employees details who are having longest tenure. So for this, we write the SQL query here. Select ename comma hire date from EMP. Here we are selecting the ename and hire date from EMP table, where the conditional for selecting the ename and hire date from EMP table is where hire date equal to select minimum of hire date from EMP. Here we write the subquery in this query. So writing a query inside another query is called subquery. Uh, the condition for selecting the hire date is it must be minimum from the EMP table. So by selecting the minimum hire date, we got the employee details with the longest tenure. The DAX for the same is longest tenure is the DAX name. Longest tenure equal to filter of EMP. Here we are filtering the data in EMP table. The condition is EMP of hire date equal to minimum X of EMP comma EMP of hire date. Here the condition for selecting filtering the data in EMP table. The condition is hire date must be minimum in EMP table. So minimum X is used to iterate over the EMP table and select the minimum date in the hire date. So by executing this SQL and DAX, we got the employee details with the longest tenure. The next question is find employees with the shortest tenure. Here we in the above we know the employee details with the shortest tenure. Here we know the employee details with the shortest tenure. Never we use the longest tenure. Here we want to know the employees with the shortest tenure. For longest tenure we use minimum. For shortest tenure we will use maximum. So maximum gives the employees who joined lastly after all the employees in the department. Minimum gives employees who are joining very early to the in the company before all the employees. So by using this minimum max, we got the longest tenure and shortest tenure in the employees details. So for this, we selected the e-name and hire date from EMP table. So the filter condition for selecting e-name and hire date in EMP is where hire date equal to select maximum of hire date from EMP. So the maximum hire date gives the employees with the shortest tenure. So by executing this, we got the employees with the shortest tenure. The DAX for the same is shortest tenure equal to filter of EMP. Here we are filtering the EMP table. The condition for filtering is EMP of hire date equal to maximum X of EMP comma EMP of hire date. Here the condition for filtering the data in EMP is the hire date must be maximum in EMP. For this, we use maximum X. This maximum X is used to calculate the data in more than one column. This maximum X iterate all in the all the rows in EMP table and select the maximum value, maximum hire date in EMP table. So by executing this, we got the employees with the shortest tenure. Retrieve employees who are not assigned to any department. So here we want to know the who are the employees they don't have any department. So for this we selecting the e name from EMP table. We want to know only their name. So here we select only e name from EMP table for knowing not assigned to any department. That means the department for them is 0. So the condition is where department is null, or we must also write department number is equal to 0. So by writing this, we got the employee with no department. So that as per the same is unassigned employees equal to filter of EMP. Here we are filtering the EMP table. The condition for filtering is blank of EMP of department number. That means in employee table, department number is blank. We got the employees details with no department. Find employees who are managers and more than 2000. So we want to know the employees who are also a manager and their salary more than 2000. So for this we write the self join in a employee table with itself. So for this we select E1.ename from EMP. So here we are giving the two alias names for the EMP table and EMP number and manager column. The employees number present in the EMP number column in EMP table and it also should be manager column. They are employees. If their employee number exists in EMP number and manager column, they are managers along with the employees. If their number not exist in manager column, they are not manager, they are only employees. So for this, we write the self join with the one table itself. For this, we select E1.ename from EMP E1, join EMP E2 on E1.emp number equal to E2.manager. Till here, we got the employee details who are manager. So, for knowing who are earning more than 2000, we write where condition where E1 dot salary greater than 2000. This gives the employees details who are managers and earn more than 2000. The dash for the same is high paid managers. High paid managers equal to filter of EMP comma contains of EMP comma EMP of manager comma EMP of EMP number. Till here we got the employees details who are manager in the employee table and their manager number also should be in EMP number and EMP of salary greater than 2000. In employee table, their salary must be greater than 2000. We got their details with high paid manager details in EMP table. The next one is retrieve employees who are not salesmen. So we want to know the employees out of salesmen. So we filter the data without salesman. For this, we select ename from EMP table where job not equal to salesman. This symbol indicates the not equal to. So here we select the employees who are not having salesman. Other than salesman details, we are retrieving by executing this SQL query. The DAX for the same is non-salesman equal to filter of EMP comma EMP of job not equal to salesman. We use this symbol. This symbol also indicates the not equal to. So non-salesman equal to filter of EMP comma EMP of job greater not equal to salesman. Here we are filtering the EMP table and their job not equal to salesman. So by executing this DAX, we got the employee details other than salesman. The next question is find employees who are clerks and earn less than 1500. We want to know the employees who are clerks and their salary less than 1500. So for this we select the ename from EMP and we want to know who are clerks. So for this where job equal to clerk and salary less than 1500. By executing this we got the employee details who are clerks and their salary less than 1500. Low paid clerks equal to filter of EMP, comma EMP of job equal to clerk. Here we are filtering the EMP table and their job in EMP table is clerk and their salary less than 1500. So by executing this, we got the employees who are clerks and earn less than 1500. Retrieve employees who are analysts and earn more than 2500. Select ename from EMP. Here we are selecting the ename from EMP where job equal to analyst and salary greater than 2500. So here we are selecting the analysts and their salary 2500. By executing this, we got the employees with the analyst job and their salary 2500. The DAX was the same is highest paid analysts equal to filter of EMP. Here we are filtering the EMP table. Their job it must be analyst. So for this we write the in EMP of job equal to analyst indicates the in EMP table their job is analyst and EMP of salary greater than 2500 indicate in employees table their salary greater than 2500. So by executing this we got the employees details who are analyst and earn more than 2500. So these are the today's 10 important SQL and DAX. I hope this video very helpful to you to learn more about SQL and DAX. Thank you.